here, as it says, there are two rooms, room A, room B. Now, combinable divisible. This is something that you would come across in boardroom scenario. This is also something that you would come across in a multiple meeting room scenario, where the more number of people you have, you'll have to combine multiple rooms. So let's have a quick look at what the items are present in this room. As we have seen previously, we have our network powered cameras, the NC110s, and we have two PTZ cameras up top. Now, the idea here is to showcase the level of control that's possible with Q-SYS. So again, we have added an additional layer called camera controls. Now with this, you can adjust the camera, you can zoom in, zoom out, or you can choose any of the views that are present with these four cameras. Now, apart from that, when you want to discuss something privately in a meeting room, what you would essentially do is mute the microphone. We are using two ceiling microphones, the Shure MXA920s. So what Q-SYS offers is something called complete privacy. Here, now if you have a look at the cameras above you, when I hit on the privacy button,
privacy mode enabled.
What we have is a complete change of things, where you don't have just audio privacy, you have a complete audio and video privacy. So now when I disable the privacy mode
disabled,
the cameras turn back and we get our live feed going on. Now this is something again that's an added benefit while using Q-SYS. Apart from these, the other elements in the room such as lighting, your HVAC systems, and of course smart glass. These are things that we can control using the Q-SYS DSP. So if I want to change the lighting, I have a couple of presets. Again, this is completely customizable. This is something that you guys can do depending on the items present in your room. I can even control the level of lighting. And of course, with the smart glass, that's for offline privacy. That is, if you have an important meeting going on in your boardroom and using the same MTR device that you have, you can open and close the privacy screens. Now, the whole idea of Q-SYS right now is if anything is controllable, Q-SYS can control it. Now, beginning of the tour, I had mentioned that this is a combinable divisible room. So I'm going to divide this room right now using a magnetic contact.
Air wall closed, reconfiguring rooms.
Now here, we just heard the feedback that the air wall has been closed. So now the room automatically reconfigures itself. That means it'll split the camera, it'll split the microphones per each room. So room A has two cameras and one microphone active. Now again, this feedback, the moment it hits the contact plate, a signal is being sent back to the DSP, which then automatically reconfigures the entire room structure of all the electronics that's controlled by the DSP. Well, that's a short tour on our combinable divisible room setup. Now, if I unlock this,
air wall opened, rooms 1 and 2 have been combined.
The room again reconfigures itself to a combined mode. Well, thank you all for coming and hopefully on to the next room.